Hey everybody, it's Rich. Welcome to your Wednesday video. Thank you first of all for the feedback. You seem to be really enjoying the topic of forgiveness, and it's a very important one. I told you that today I would speak on the healing process. So there's a three-step process to healing, and maybe you've heard this before. I found most people are not really familiar with this process, and even if they are familiar, it's not an easy one necessarily to go through. But ultimately what we want is to become whole, happy human beings. And the truth is, to get to that point, we need to heal. Every single one of us has healing that we need to do. And I'll be the first to admit, I used to be very naive. I literally used to think that, initially I didn't realize I had healing to do, and then when I really got on the spiritual path, I thought that I could just meditate, several hours a day, and bam, I would just be healed. And I could never quite figure out why I kept kind of banging my head up against the wall. And then fortunately I came across the actual process that's required to heal, and I'll share that with you now. One of my points is that ultimately to heal, we need to learn to forgive. Specifically, we need to forgive people in our lives who maybe have hurt us or wronged us. And ultimately, the only person that we need to heal is ourselves. So let me explain the process. And as I said yesterday, there's only so deep I can go in these short videos. This is something actually that not only do I work on a lot in my own life, but in my coaching, a lot of my one-on-one clients, this is something that we go into at a very, very deep, intimate level. So perhaps if you feel called that this is something that you need to work on, you can always reach out to me and we can discuss. So here's the 3 steps to healing. The first step is denial. The second step is pain or anger. And then the third step is the actual healing itself. So let me explain. First step is denial. Most people, from my experience, have no idea that they have anything to heal. Most people, even if they do realize there's something that they need to heal, they don't want to go there. And this to me explains why we live in a world full of addicts. This is why people are addicted to food and alcohol and drugs and sex and relationships and gossip, and this is why we watch hours of mindless TV every day, because we want to do anything and everything we can to numb ourselves from the truth of our life. So this is classic denial right there. The second step is really anger. Because the truth is, and this was the step, by the way, that I thought I could surpass. I thought I'd go right from denial to meditating several hours a day, and like I said, just be healed. And I kept hitting my head up against that wall. I couldn't figure out why, even when I had these great experiences of love and joy, it never would stick, and I always kind of wound up frustrated again. I didn't realize what I realize now is that I had to go through this process of anger. And what anger means is you have to figure out in your life where you were hurt. You go inside, find that wounded child within. What in your upbringing caused pain? Where are you hurt? Where do you have resentment? Where do you have anger? And then through a much more complicated process, quite honestly, we need to learn to heal that anger. So the second step is anger, and then and only then, as you go through that process, can you get to the final stage, which is the healing itself. And what's cool is as you get to the healing phase, forgiveness is so easy. It just is. You realize that you have nothing but compassion, that there is nothing but love, that joy is your natural state, and then it becomes very easy to not only forgive other people, but more importantly to forgive yourself. So that's all I'm going to share today. This is a topic that I love and I could literally spend hours on, but I wanted to give you at least the taste today. If you like what I'm saying, definitely go on the Facebook page, leave some feedback. If you want to private message me or send me an email if what you are feeling is too intimate, I definitely look forward to your feedback. That's it. We'll continue with more on forgiveness this week. Thank you.